And we are live at Washington High School where we have the sectional championship between the Jefferson Cougars and the Washington High School Patriots. The Jefferson Cougars coached by Damon Smith and the Washington Patriots coached by Rasan Edwards. My name is Akeem Holmes from Home Team Sports TV, and I am joined by a special guest, the superstar from 2003, Annie Jenkins.
Thank you. Thank you for the great welcome. I'm excited to be out here today. I am a former Jefferson player. Super excited to see what they've got. Looks like they got some great depth on the team, and see what kind of what game we got. It looks like it's going to be a good one.
Okay, so the main thing that I want to see from Jefferson High School is this. I want to see Jefferson High School be aggressive, get downhill, and I want to see Olivia Hedrick, the big number 45, the center, the college commit, be more efficient with the layups today.
And bam, you got 2 points
Great
there.
move by Jasmine Taylor, 4-2.
We got a foul for number 11. Washington ball. They're going to take it behind the half court.
And that's a big foul for Jefferson High School. Jasmine Taylor has been one of the best players in the area for the Jefferson High School Cougars this year.
Her stats look good. She's a junior. Coming out as a junior, you got to make sure that you know how to move the ball, run the court.
And the big thing also is making sure that you keep Mariana Rivera from getting open three-pointers. Well, it looks like she's not starting tonight, so I wonder if that's some discipline from the coach, Rasan Edwards. And it's one thing I do like about Rasan is he is a people. He's a player's coach, but he also just demands you to be a great person outside of the court. And right now, he might be sending a message.
It might be. And that's what coaching is about. Washington has the ball.
We don't know that for sure, so we want to make sure that we are not speculating. But we do notice that the star, Mariano Rivera, is not in the starting lineup right now. Ari Hairston takes the ball in, and it's a travel on number 10, Ari Hairston, the sophomore. Jefferson leading 2-0 with 6:37 left in the first quarter. Now we're having a little bit of technical difficulties with the camera, so there's no clock on the score on the camera, so we will keep you consistently updated and keep working on that camera and getting that fixed for our viewers over the next 5 to 10 minutes.
Looks like Washington's going to go ahead and do full court press on them.
And the change I'm seeing already is they have Ari Harrison on Jasmine Taylor. And what you don't really want to see right there from the senior, Mac Brezovic, is you don't want to put the ball down in the middle of the paint. It's a crowded area. The paint is definitely a crowded area. You just want to be able to make a strong move and get that shot up or kick it out.
Always.
Jasmine Taylor with the ball at the top of the key over to Grace Dawson.
Nice shot.
She pulls up from the free throw line. She misses the rebound by Olivia Hedrick, and she is fouled by number 5, Allison Skinner, and will go to the line shooting 2.
And as we know, free throws win games, so got to make these 2 count, even though it's early in the game. They can count later on.
And especially for Olivia being a big, she's most likely going to go to the line a lot tonight. And she leaves the first shot short. Jefferson continues to lead 2-0 with 6 minutes and 2 seconds left in the first quarter. And let's see if free throw shooting, Annie, will be a consistent theory throughout the night. Second shot is up and in.
She makes it.
3-0. Jefferson leading with 6 minutes and 2 seconds left in the first quarter. Jefferson with the press over to Ari Hairston. And a turnover by Washington High School. And another thing that needs to be noted for the Washington Patriots is I do not see number 15, Lexi Adams, out there neither. And that's a big loss for Washington, especially going against a Jefferson team that essentially the last game dominated them.
Yeah,
Jasmine Taylor has her way easily through the paint. Jefferson leading 5-0 with 5 minutes and 35 seconds left in the first quarter. Miss Skinner with the ball. She throws the ball errantly and received by her sister Allison. Over to Ari Harrison. Over to Allison. She kicks it. Nice move, but off the side of the rim and out of bounds on the Jefferson High School Cougars. Washington will have the ball.
And Jefferson's doing really well with picking up that movement, keeping up with the ball, making sure they collapse to the boards, get those rebounds, and move it up the court.
A great pass by Ari Harrison.
Great block.
Great deflection by Jasmine Taylor. And speed racer up the court over to Cameron Sampson to Mackenzie Brezovic. She pulled up for the deep 3. She misses out of bounds. And my apologies, number 5 is Addison Skinner, and number 21 is Michaela Michaels. My apologies. Let me make sure I get that correct throughout the rest of the broadcast. Addison Skinner over to Michaela Michaels. She's being guarded closely by Cameron Sampson to Ari Harrison. Over to Addison Skinner for 3. Wet ball, Addison Skinner for 3. 5-3. Washington High School down by 2. We have 4 minutes and 35 seconds left in the first quarter. And Mackenzie splits the middle. She misses. A strong rebound and putback by Olivia Hedrick. Up and in for 2. 7-3, Jefferson High School.
So, Keem, what big things have you seen from Jefferson this season?
It's a backcourt right there. Looks like a backcourt on Addison Skinner. And the big thing I've seen from Jefferson High School is Olivia Hedrick has been consistent. She's been consistent throughout the season. And Jasmine Taylor has really stepped up over the last 2 or 3 weeks to become a focal point And if you've seen earlier, she's so quick and she's so fast. She gets downhill and she attacks with ferocity, kind of like a Russell Westbrook. Mackenzie splits it out to Cameron Sampson, the left-hander jump shot. She misses. Rebound by Olivia Hedrick, and she is fouled, and she will go to the line to shoot 2.
And this will be the second time for her on the line tonight. So, like we said earlier, these free throws mean a lot. So she can pull it over. That'd be great.
Especially for her. She's going to go to the line a lot. First shot is up. It rolls in. The soft touch. 8-3 Jefferson with 3:56 left in the first quarter. Second shot is up. And in.
And in.
She makes 2 of 2, 9-3 Jefferson. 3:54 left in the first quarter. And they're pressing and taking advantage of this first quarter. That's a good move right there by Ari Harrison. Up and in for 2. And Jefferson got away with one right there.
They sure did.
Grace Dotson dribbles the ball up the court over to Mackenzie Brezovic. The pump fake attacks the rim. Referees are letting them play. Up by Ari Harrison. She takes it all the way and a carry. And it will be Jefferson ball after the turnover. And right there,
Smith over there giving some good direction, getting hyped on the sideline.
And that's one thing that Damon Smith will bring. He will bring energy. He's a demanding coach that actually demands energy and effort from his teammates. And Grace Dotson, she splits it. The charging foul on Grace Dotson. And right now we've seen the game kind of get a little slightly out of control. Obviously, with the emotion of this being a sectional championship. And this is a big game because the winner of this game avoids Spring Mills. And Spring Mills has been a terror this season in the EPAC. So this is a humongous game for both teams. Now, both teams, they do have a mulligan where they will play again next week for the regional finals. But I think both teams would prefer to host another team as opposed to going to Spring Mills next week and having to face off against that juggernaut.
There we have Jasmine Taylor again.
And that's a Hoya move right there by Ari Harrison. Like Troy Jenkins says, if the ball's on the floor, we are on the floor. And Ari Harrison did just that. And we will see a 30-second timeout for Washington High School. And Annie, throughout the first 4 or 5 minutes of this game, what is something that you have taken from both teams?
Taken from both teams that Washington for sure has got a lot of energy. They're running up the court. But Jefferson, they have a lot more energy. They're keeping up with them. They're making sure that they pass the ball. Washington is great with getting ball movement around the court, getting those shots off, getting those threes out. Not all the shots are hitting it, but I know that they're making sure that they're going to try and probably in the next quarter, next half to get some of those shots in line and get the score up. So.
And what I'm seeing is different this time is Jefferson is applying a lot more pressure with Mariana Rivera and Lexi Adams not in the ball game. So we see the Washington Patriots with the ball to the high post, the jump shot, bank shot up and in. The senior for Washington High School, number 35, Kendall Atobi for 2, 9-7. And as much as Jefferson has played well off this first quarter, it's only a 2-point lead. Mackenzie Brezovic gets downhill. She pulls up. She's blocked by Atobi. The tie up. And it will be Washington Patriots ball. I see a lot of effort tonight, and that's what I love to see.
A lot of effort.
Michaels in to Ari Harrison, to Addison Skinner. She's quickly attacked by Cameron Sampson. Over to Michaela Michaels, to Atobi, to Michaela Michaels, out to Skinner, who pulls up for 3. She misses. Rebound strong by Jasmine Taylor. The lefty quick up the court. She accelerates up. She misses. Rebounded by Addison Skinner. 1:45 left in the first quarter. 9-7. Jefferson with the 2-point lead. Addison Skinner with the ball over to Kendall Atobi. Ari Harrison thinks about shooting the 3. She thinks twice, kicks it out to Michaela Michaels. Over to Addison Skinner. The backdoor cut and blocked by Mackenzie Brezovic. But that was a beautiful play right there.
Great play.
And I'm seeing some really good coaching on both sides where their players are thinking on the court. That wasn't a design play, but they executed it to perfection. Addison Taylor to Ari Hairston, and it is out of bounds on the Washington Patriots. Great defense by Cameron Sampson and Grace Dotson. And Mariana Rivera checks in for the Washington Patriots with 1 minute and 20 seconds left in the first quarter. And that was good. That was good thinking, but that was an errant pass. Not enough of a cut right there. And it's a turnover on the Jefferson Cougars. And Mary Rivera was last year's Home Team Sports Player of the Year as a freshman. So she is definitely an impact player. And Ari Harrison with a beautiful move up and in for 2. 9-9. The Washington Patriots are here to play. And we have a full timeout. Akeem Holmes and A. Dickens from Home Team Sports TV will be back after a quick commercial break. Washington High School, where we have the Washington Patriots and the Jefferson Cougars battling 9-9 with 1 minute and 3 seconds left in the first quarter.
And I will say this first quarter, the defense has been intense. I mean, lots of one-on-one, man-to-man.
It's a lot of the hands being deflected. And it's a tie-up, and it'll be Jefferson High School ball. The tie-up by Mary Rivera on Grace Dotson. And now Washington is employing the same pressure that Jefferson did while Mary Rivera was sitting on the bench. The ball into Cameron Sampson. She gets in triple threat. She penetrates. It'll be a foul on number 5, Addison Skinner. And that's her second foul. 46.2 seconds left in the first quarter. A tie ball game. Jefferson taking the ball out. Mackenzie Brezovic to Grace Dotson. She thinks about the three-pointer. She thinks twice. Out to Cameron Sampson.
Great
the
block.
Pick set. Lefty. Up and in. That's a strong move by the freshman. Freshman out of Charlestown Middle School. Jefferson leading 11-9. Ari Harrison attacks into Mary Rivera. Back to Ari Harrison for the free throw line extended. Jump side up and in for 2. And Ari Harrison is having the best game that I've seen from her this season so far. Very assertive. Grace Dotson being covered by Mary Rivera. 2 seconds left. 1 second, and Jefferson will not get the ball off. And we will end the first quarter 11-11. My apologies to the Rivera family for calling her Mariana. It is Mary. We will be right back after a quick commercial break.
Helping families is my passion. It's what I love to do. Hi, I'm Cheryl Yates with ERA Liberty Realty. I've established a reputation for making your journey simple regardless of your price point. They say it takes a village, so I work closely with other professionals in the industry to make your experience a smooth one from start to finish.
We're so happy that we chose Cheryl Yates with ERA Liberty Realty to help us during our buying and selling process. If you would like a 5-star experience from top to bottom, choose Cheryl Yates.
As an Eastern Panhandle native, I possess an insight and knowledge of the area that is essential to reaching your goals. Whatever your real estate needs may be, remember me. I'm the key to buying or selling your home.
And we are back at Washington High School, 11-11 at the end of one. Annie, we got to see in that quarter, Ari Harrison, number 10 from Washington, be very assertive. Number 45, Olivia Hedrick for Jefferson High School, being very assertive and leading their teams to a good scoring quarter for the first quarter.
Sure.
The ball in to Ari Harrison, guarded closely by Grace Dotson. Over to Michaela Michaels, guarded by Jasmine Taylor. To Harrison. Harrison getting instruction from Coach Rasan Edwards. Back to Michaela Michaels as Mary Rivera flashes at the high post. Over to Ari Harrison for three. She misses. And the ball out of bounds on Washington. And I like to see that Washington's players, they might not have the height that Olivia Hedrick has, but they're definitely a lot quicker, and that showed right there on that chase for the ball on that possession.
Of what you can do.
And that's what Washington has to do to be able to combat Olivia, is just be quicker and try to go at her on the defensive side.
Because as we've already seen, they're going to foul her and make her go to the foul line. So,
and that's the second time we've seen a Jefferson offensive player slip on this side of the court. We don't know if there's some kind of condensation or what it may be, but that is another unforced turnover by Jefferson High School. 11-11 with 7:22 left in the second quarter. Ari Harrison getting a call from Coach Rasan Edwards. Over to Michaela Michaels, open for the three, but she does not take the shot. Good patience by Washington High School. Over to Rivera, back to Harrison. Back to Rivera. She attacks the basket, the step back. Good defense by the Jefferson defender, Dalen Hoyler, the sophomore. Steal by Grace Dotson. She gets to the cup. The left-hand layup is blocked, but the foul. And you will take that for Washington that she got back, and she's going to make her earn it the hard way at the free throw line. You know, as my father would always say, these are 3 points. You got to knock it down.
That's every time.
And Annie, I don't know if you remember, but you remember back in the backyard at our house, you couldn't go inside at nighttime until you hit 10 free throws.
So you hit 10 free throws.
First shot is up and in.
And she sinks that.
12-11, Jefferson. Grace Dotson, the second shot. It is up, and that looks good. 13-11. The last two possessions for Jefferson, both 2 for 2. Ari Harrison, she sees something. Let's see what it manifests into. Over to Mariana Rivera. Rivera with the razzle dazzle over to Ari Harrison. She attacks with the left. Washington shoots the jump shot. She misses. Strong rebound by Jasmine Taylor.
Great rebounds. Well, Jefferson continues to get these great rebounds and move that ball down the court.
And especially Jasmine Taylor. She seems that she's definitely a good rebounder from the guard position. Ball knocked out of bounds by Mary Harrison. By Mary Rivera. She's been very active on the defense since she came into the game. The jump shot is up. Wet ball, number 40. The senior, Hannah Shanley, for 3. 16-11, Jefferson High School. 5-0 run. Ari Harrison over to Michaela Michaels. Back to Michaela Michaels. Back to Ari. Ari being guarded closely by Jasmine Taylor. She splits the gap. She misses. Back to Ari Harrison off the backboard. Tim Duncan style up and in for 2. And she's playing ball tonight. Ball to Jasmine Taylor. She attacks. She gets downhill over to Shanley for 3. She misses. Rebound by Mary Rivera. The lefty up and in. And one. Mary Rivera for the old point, from the old school 3-point play, and that's a quick surge for the Washington Patriots after Jefferson took a 5-point lead. And this is the type of game you want to see for the sectional championship.
That's right. Intense, passionate. She can sink these 2 free throws. They're back in it.
Shot is up. Hard. She misses. Rebounded by Hedrick, but a foul on Washington's number 24. I'll get that name for you in 1 second. Madison Hardy, the 5'11" sophomore. You know, it's amazing. I'm a grown man, 5'10", and you just see all these players now, 6 foot, 6'1". Boys and girls. It's just amazing how much bigger these kids are than we were when we grew up.
That's true. Well, my junior and sophomore year at Jefferson, playing under Coach Cheryl Roberts.
Good cut. Left-hand layup up and in for 2.
We had the Twin Towers, so we definitely went to sectional and regional championships with that team. Great.
Having Sharon.
Ron Yates, Janelle Bocci, had a great point guard, Lindsay Edwards.
Yeah.
We were a great squad.
He was like a little Charles Barkley, undersized, but you
scrappy.
I mean, you was putting up 15 and 15 some games. And I was so proud of you, Andy, when I came back. After graduating a couple years earlier. So my little cousin's out here cooking right now. 18 and 15, 4:28 left. That's a big missed opportunity for Jefferson High School right there.
Got to make those layups.
Mary Rivera over to Ari Hairston, and she misses.
Nice rebound.
But I like the effort. I like the effort by number 24 from Washington. She's come in, Madison Hardy, and she's crashed the boards, and she's fearless.
Yep.
She's not worried about the size difference. She's competing, and she's only a sophomore, so she's somebody that the Air's going to have to deal with for the next couple of years.
Yep. She's definitely aggressive. She's ready to look out for the ball, goes after it. Great defense.
And I see a switch for Washington as they have Kendall Toby on on Brezovic. And right there, you would like to see Jasmine Taylor be a little bit more aggressive and shoot that herself. She had a wide open 3-pointer, and I know that Shanley's a good shooter, but she'll realize as she continues to play this game that if her game's getting downhill, hitting that 3-point shot will only allow her to get downhill even more. Jasmine Taylor covering Ari Harrison over to Kendall Toby. So Michaela Michaels and the travel. And that was more just footwork as opposed to being nervous. Sometimes you see those travels when individuals are a little bit nervous, but that was more footwork right there.
Get that momentum going. Your feet go before what your body does. So.
And Jasmine Taylor being covered by Ari Harrison. She tacks down low. Another missed layup for Jefferson High School.
Great rebound by Washington.
Ari Harrison quickly up to the court. Over to Michaela Michaels to Mary Rivera. Back to Harrison. Covered by Shanley. She pulls up for the jump shot. Up and in. 4-2. Ari Harrison has put the Patriots on her back in the first half. Mackenzie Brezovic being covered closely by Kendall Toby. The high ball screen. Up and in to Olivia Hedrick. Maybe a foul on number 21, Michaela Michaels. But I like that right there. Jefferson tried to get the ball into Olivia Hedrick, and they had her cover somebody in front of her and behind her, which made that a more difficult shot. So with 2:49 left in the first half, the Jefferson Cougars lead the Washington Patriots 18-17. First shot is up and in, 19-17. And we said, Annie,
it's their third time.
The free throw line is going to be big for Jefferson High School because Olivia is easily the most dominant player on the court at this time. Second shot is up. She misses. Rebounded, long rebound by Ari Harrison. So with 2:46 left in the first half, 19-17, Jefferson with the slim 2-point lead. Harrison over to Kendall Otobi, to Michaela Michaels. Over to Ari Harrison. She attacks downhill. And the ball is tipped, but I like the way she sees the floor right now. Ari's playing more confident than I think I've ever seen her play. And I think the adjustment by putting Madison Hardy into the game has been a big change for Washington as well. And Jasmine Taylor with the steal but steps out of bounds. It would be Washington ball. And she's so fast that if you don't put the right amount of zip on a pass, she can get it from anywhere on the court. Ari Harrison being covered by Cameron Sampson. Over to Madison Hardy, to Michaela Michaels, to Kendall Otobi, to Mary Rivera, back to Harrison, to Hardy, to Michaels. Jefferson's in a nice 2-3 zone right now.
Washington is really good about spreading out, making sure they pass the ball. Another shot.
And that was a tough contested 3-point shot right there. That was Mary's second shot of the game. Mackenzie Brezovic with the hesitation and the charge on Brezovic. There's a little bit of frustration right now. Kendall Otobi played that tight defense. And you see a little bit of frustration in Brezovic. And now we will see another substitute. Great play by the sophomore, Madison Hardy. And we see number 44, Janae Bradley, the 5'10" sophomore.
5'10". Wow.
Where are these players coming from? Michaela Michaels a little bit razzle dazzle. Over to Ari Harrison. She attacks downhill, up. Strong move, but she misses. The rebound over to Mack, being covered closely by Mary Rivera, to Olivia Hedrick. Good pick. Over to Jasmine Taylor, to Cameron Sampson, into Olivia Hedrick. That's great defense. I tell you what, Washington is playing so much better this game on Olivia. The travel on Rivera.
See, with that previous play, Washington saw that coming, and that's how they got the ball down court.
So the two sophomores, the 5'11" sophomore Madison Hardy and the 5'10" sophomore Janae Bradley, are playing huge minutes this game. So we see Jasmine Taylor, the ball, she's fronted. Strong move by Olivia Hedrick, up and in, 21-17 with 45 seconds left in the first half. Jasmine Taylor picks up Mary Rivera. She calls out a play. Over to Ari Harrison, being covered by Cameron Sampson. Ball screen, but she does not take it. Over to Mary Rivera. Ball stolen by Jasmine Taylor. Stolen by Kendall Otobi. Back to Ari Harrison. She attacks. She pulls up for the jump shot. And one. And she's balling the night. There's one thing about basketball. When you're feeling it, it feels real good.
Washington definitely came to make a statement tonight.
And last night, I talked to Coach Ryan Miller from Wildwood as we was broadcasting the Jefferson High School game versus Hedgesville. And this is one of those games where Ari does not want to go in for halftime. She wants to keep on playing because right now it's like old NBA Jam. She's on fire.
For sure.
16.8 seconds left. Jefferson with the 1-point lead, 21-20. As the Washington fans employ defense. Mackenzie Brezovic is attacked by Kendall Otobi into Olivia Hedrick. Strong defense by Mary Rivera, but it'll be Jefferson ball with 3.7 seconds left, and they're playing team defense. Everyone's covering Olivia Hedrick. Doesn't matter if you're 5'3" or if you're 5'11". It's all hands on deck. Rasan Edwards has come to coach today too.
And there you go, two players on her again. Jefferson's got to make a move.
The ball to Cameron Sampson. Over to Mackenzie Breslin. Also great play. She pulls up for the three. Bang, bang. Splash.
At the buzzer.
And Mackenzie Brezovic, Mac. The Mac attack for three. Jefferson leads 24-20 going into the half. Akeem Holmes and Andy Jenkins will be back after a quick commercial break. Let's go, E-Pack.
Helping families is my passion. It's what I love to do. Hi, I'm Cheryl Yates with ERA Liberty Realty. I've established a reputation for making your journey simple regardless of your price point. They say it takes a village, so I work closely with other professionals in the industry to make your experience a smooth one from start to finish.
We're so happy that we chose Cheryl Gates with ERA Liberty Realty to help us during our buying and selling process. If you would like a 5-star experience from top to bottom, choose Cheryl Yates.
As an Eastern Panhandle native, I possess an insight and knowledge of the area that is essential to reaching your goals. Whatever your real estate needs may be, remember me. I'm the key to buying or selling your home.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Atkins, broadcast announcer for Home Team Sports TV, sales consultant here at Opeckin Motors. Make a fast break to 838 East Moeller Avenue in Martinsburg. Come see me for a slam dunk of a deal.
Sir, go ahead and sign right there, and you can take your brand new XT4 home.
All right.
Thank you very much,
Yes,
sir. There you go.
All right.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division 2, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's will you?
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division 2, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's will you?
This is Quintez McDonald Gibson from Integrity Home Mortgage. Come join the winning team today.
Juwan is the ultimate hype guy. I love him. He's always positive. He's always pepping them up and firing them up.
Parker, work, Parker, work, Parker, work, 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 work.
And we are back at Washington High School. Well, we have a barn burner right here, Andy Jenkins. 24-20, Jefferson High School with the 4-point lead. Annie, I know there was not at Washington High School when we were coming up. We had rivalry games, especially in middle school. We had Charlestown versus Shepherdstown and all those games right there. And you watched the first half. What is something that you really liked from both teams in the first half that you would like to see them continue going into the second half?
I definitely want to keep seeing Jefferson move the ball with the high energy. Number 11, Jasmine Taylor, moving the ball up the court, quick layups, quick rebounds, and definitely number 45, Olivia Hedrick, making sure she gets those rebounds. I know that Washington's going to continue to keep fouling her, making those free throws, and getting her to the foul line. Something from Washington I want to continue to see. Great ball movement around the court, getting those 3 points out, getting those shots out, and just being overall scrappy. Washington is a scrappy team. Jefferson's a scrappy team as well, but Washington has that energy, and both teams won it tonight, so this will be a good outcome. We'll see what it is the second half.
And Spring Mills in the other sectional finals is leading the Martinsburg Bulldogs 38-14. So just like I just said, this game, not only are you going to be sectional champions, but you also get to host a game next week, and you get to avoid that juggernaut in Spring Mills. Let's just be honest. You know, I don't think that anyone really wants to play that juggernaut right now.
At all.
Washington with the ball. Ari Harrison over to Addison Skinner. She pulls up for three. It looks good, but she misses. A strong rebound by Kendall Toby, up and in for two.
And there we go. Those nice rebounds and putbacks, they are exactly what matters at the end of the day.
And those second chance opportunities right there are huge. And let's see right now what Jefferson did at halftime to try to get Mac Brezovic away from Kendall Toby, because she's had that white on rice and a play in the snowstorm, Major Payne style, in the first half. Addison Skinner over to Ari Harrison. Into Kendall Toby. She posts up, blocked by Mac. Rebounded by Grace Dodson.
Jefferson's got to make sure they reset, get down the court, know what's going on.
And we've seen the adjustment. We've seen the adjustment right there where they're actually starting the sophomore in the second half. And right there, you would like to see Olivia just kind of get a little bit deeper.
Yeah. Get
really,
down in the paint.
Really not much you can do at the high post like that. I'd like to see her get deeper in the paint. Get the ball into the senior,
and
up
like
and in. That's just easy work for her.
Easy.
26-22 with 6:40 left in the third quarter. And from Home Team Sports TV, we apologize for not having the camera up on the scoreboard. I will continue to keep you updated. We're having some technical difficulties, so our apologies. And I will make sure that we keep and maintain that scoreboard integrity throughout the second half.
You know, as Olivia Hedrick, as she develops as a player, once she goes to college, she'll definitely be able to bring some depth, definitely the height. So we'll see. I'll look forward to her college career. That'll be great to see.
And it's definitely something that you would want to see her work on as well, is playing against other people with height, because it won't be as easy at the next level. That shot is off. Rebounded by Cameron Sampson, but tied up, and it'll be Washington ball. And if those three-pointers start to go down for Addison Skinner, it'll be a problem. Great play. She's blocked by Jasmine Taylor. Taylor with the steal. Stolen by Addison Skinner. Over to Ari Harrison. She pump fakes, gets downhill. Over to Kendall Toby, the left hand. She misses. Strong rebound. Ball on the floor. We on the floor. Tie up. And it'll be Jefferson ball. A lot of live action right here. And Annie, something that I seen earlier was that run that Washington had was when Jasmine Taylor came out the game. So I wonder if Jasmine is just going to have to play the rest of the game for Jefferson High School. I know they lost a lot of depth early. Some players that had to step away from the team. So let's just see if that comes back to haunt them going forward.
And that she's a big playmaker.
Mary Rivera for three. That's off. Rebounded by Olivia Hedrick, and the Mac Brezovic falls hard to the ground. And we will stop play. She's so tough, man. I tell you. She's one of the toughest players I think I've ever seen. But she'll have to go over there to get checked out to make sure she doesn't have a concussion. Family first, kids first.
That's right.
So she'll be seen by the Washington trainer right now just to make sure that everything's okay.
Yep.
Grace Dodson to Jasmine Taylor. We'll see Hannah Shanley in for Mackenzie Brezovic. Another foul on Mary Rivera. That'll be her second. 5:35 left in the third quarter. 26-22, Jefferson High School. Grace Dodson in to Jasmine Taylor. The pick by Grace Dodson. And to be a foul on Ari Harrison, but you want to see Jasmine Taylor get rid of that ball right there. There was nowhere she was going to go.
She was not going to go anywhere.
There was nowhere she was going to go. She just get rid of that ball right there.
They need to take her right to the sideline.
You know, you can't break a press by yourself and by dribbling. The easiest way to break a press and you get easy baskets is by making passes. I watched a video the other day where I watched a high school, I want to say it was in Missouri, and they had an offensive possession where they did not make one dribble. Good job by the sophomore. Knocks the ball out of bounds. Jefferson ball. Grace Dotson calls the play out over to Cameron Sampson. She pulls up for three. The ball is short.
Jefferson's got to get down there, get that rebound.
Mary Rivera attacks down low. Oh, good move. Up and in for two. That's a tough move right there. Over to Jasmine Taylor, and she gets downhill quickly. Up and in, she misses. Rebound by Olivia Hedrick. Foul by the sophomore. And she will go to the line, shooting two. And this is, I want to say, the second or third time that Jasmine's gotten to the cup, but she shot the ball hard off the glass.
Yep. And this will be the fourth time that we have Olivia at the foul line.
First shot is up and in.
And we can definitely tell Coach Smith makes them practice their foul shots.
27-24 with 4:52 left in the third quarter.
This has really been a close game all game.
Second shot is up and in, good. And to have that soft touch as a center, that's going to bode very well for her going forward.
It really is.
Even in college. 28-24 with 4:44 left in the third quarter. Ari Harrison over to Addison Skinner. Back to Harrison. Back to Skinner. Harrison sets up the O. She goes left, gets downhill. The Skinner. Blocked by Jasmine Taylor and will go to the line shooting two. And for you ladies at home, hands straight up. As soon as you bring those hands down, they're going to call that as foul. And that is her third foul of the game. So that's something that's big going forward. Shot is up and in. (28-25) with 4:24 left. Second shot is off. Missed.
Oh.
Good knockaway by Mac Brezovic that prevented Kendall Toby from the easy putback. It'll be Patriots ball, but once again, another possession. I'm impressed by how Washington has defended Olivia Hedrick and rebounded this game.
They really
Mary Rivera attacks downhill. Oh, great pass. And it's beautiful watching Mary Rivera this time because this game, she's become a true point guard. She's attacking not just to score, but to also get other people involved. And that was the next step that she needed to send her game to the next level.
Yep.
Kendall Toby at the free throw line. First shot. Up and in.
Great form.
And Mac Brezovic will come out the game. She has 3 fouls, and Jasmine Taylor has 3 fouls. Second shot is up and in. 3-point possession for Washington High School. 28-27. Shanley being guarded closely by Mary Rivera. Great defense by Washington High School. Turnover on the Jefferson Cougars. Washington Patriots ball. 4:10 left in the third quarter. The foul trouble that Jefferson has with Taylor and Brezovic. Very important right now.
They can't afford any more major fouls. Not with
Ari
this
Harrison
game.
with the ball to Addison Skinner. To the sophomore, she pulls up for the jump shot. She misses. She attacks the board strong. Rebound by Olivia Hedrick over to Jasmine Taylor to Cameron Sampson. Back to Taylor to Sampson. The left hand scoop. She misses. To Olivia Hedrick, the left hand up. She misses. Rebounded by Mary Rivera, and she is quickly out like she shot out of a cannon. She gets downhill over to Addison Skinner. She loses possession of the ball, and it'll be out of bounds. Jump ball, and it'll be Washington ball. And right there for the viewers at home, the reason why that's a jump ball is because neither referee knew who that ball went out on. So instead of making that guess, they go to the possession arrow. It'll be Washington ball. And we see the freshman, Miss Atkins, into the game for the Jefferson High School Cougars. Jeremy Atkins, the home team sports commentator, his daughter, got the call up for playoff action for Jefferson High School. Ari Harrison over to Ashton Skinner, back to Harrison. She attacks downhill. The jump shot is up and in for 2. And Washington with his first lead of the game. Cameron Sampson gets downhill. She's blocked. The tie-up.
Great rebound by Jefferson, but they have to make sure to put it right back. Put it back and make that layup.
And there's a lot of youth on the floor right now for Jefferson High School. You get to see what Jefferson can look like next season. The ball knocked away by Mary Rivera. She goes to the cup and she misses.
Great rebound by Jefferson.
By Atkins up to Grace Dotson. She's covered closely by Rivera. Ball stolen by Washington High School. And she slows it up. Smart play right there. You're seeing right now with Mackenzie Brunswick out the game that Washington has turned up its pressure on the guards for Jefferson High School. Over to Mariana Rivera. She pump fakes. She hesitates. She gets to the cup. Up and in for 2. And a full timeout by Coach Damon Smith. And Washington right now is feeling it. Zakeem Holmes and Annie Jenkins. Let me call you by your married name. We'll go to a quick commercial break. And we are back at Washington High School where we have the Washington Patriots on a run. Great plays by Mary Rivera. I am joined by Annie Brewer.
Annie Jenkins Brewer. The legend.
Let's see what Jefferson has after coming out of that timeout.
Jefferson has put Olivia Hedrick back in the game. Jasmine Taylor's back in the game.
And Jefferson with the inbound. And we see full court pressure for Washington High School, broken by the freshman. Over to Olivia Hedrick. And once again, she gets the ball at the high post. And you just want to see a strong move right there. Up to the sophomore. She turns around. She throws the ball up. She misses. Missed opportunity for Jefferson High School. And we will see the referees converge. They're going to call a travel. And it will be Washington ball. Washington has come out with the intensity today.
Something ignited in them in the second half for sure. With them being up 31-28, they might have to pull it away after this last few minutes.
Washington has played very well tonight. Ari Harrison has been a catalyst for the Washington Patriots. She attacks, gets downhill, over to Mary Rivera. She pulls up for 3. She misses. And she saves it. Good hustle right there. Washington just wants it tonight. Ball into Ari Harrison. Michaela Michaels at the high post. To the sophomore, back to Rivera. She pulls up for three. Splash. Bang, bang. Mary Rivera for three. And another timeout by Damon Smith. Washington with the 6-point lead. 6-point lead is a 30-second timeout. And right there, you just saw a lot of want-to, a lot of will. And I think Damon senses that the game is slightly getting away from him. They need to come back, just like what Washington did when Jefferson took that 5-point lead.
Yep.
Get a couple baskets.
Reset, see what you're doing. But those 3-point shots matter. They'll run you up real quick. So Jefferson's got to make sure their defense is on point. Put those hands up. Put a hand in the face, something.
And we would like to take the time to thank our sponsors, Integrity Home Mortgage, Join Quintez McDonald Gibson, our player of the game sponsor, L&L Handyman Service, Opec Motors, call Jeremy Atkins, Graysville Curated Provisions by Candace Smith. And right now, we're just seeing Washington turn up the intensity, and Jefferson has not been able to match it. When Brezovic and Jasmine Taylor come out the game, it's just a big drop-off.
Huge.
Over to Mack. She pulls up for three. She misses. Rebound by Olivia Hedrick, and she will go to the line shooting two.
The momentum of the game definitely changed when Taylor and Hedrick came out. So putting them back in and seeing what's going on with the game makes a difference.
Petty Pest Control. Sampson Properties with Adam Shively. Sundays Tanning 24/7. Key Property Management. Catro Law. Cheryl Yates of ERA Realty. L&L Handyman Services. Call Terry Jenkins. VFW Post 3522. Quality Lawn Care. Call Chris Page. Shelton Tree Services. And BSN Sports. Call Dave Rogers. Anyone looking to advertise their business on HTS Sports, please contact any team member. And she misses the first. She makes the second. The 5-point lead with 51 seconds left in the third quarter. Mary Rivera being covered closely by Cameron Sampson. She gets downhill. Strong move, but it's knocked away by Olivia Hedrick. Mackenzie Brezovic. She is fouled from behind by the sophomore. And it'll be the 15th foul of the half. And let's see what this free throw shooting in the fourth quarter with the fouls getting up there for Washington become a factor. But Jefferson needs to at least get 2 points this possession and have that lead under 5 going into the fourth quarter. Obviously for Washington, you want to get a stop right here, knock down, 2-pointer or 3-pointer and go in up 8. Sampson being covered closely by Mary Rivera. Over to Grace Dotson. To Matt. Over to Jasmine Taylor to Cameron Sampson. She attacks, the left-hand jump shot is up, and she misses. It'll be a jump ball, Washington ball. We will have an injury. Number 2, Skylar Robinson, the sophomore, into the game. And Washington has a chance to take the last shot up 5. Ari Harrison covered by Robinson. To Rivera, back to Harrison. To Rivera. Being covered closely by Jasmine Taylor. The pick. And it will be a offensive foul on number 11 for Washington High School. And that is Andrea Conte. That's a 6th foul. So one more foul for Washington will send them to the line to shoot. The ball into Mackenzie Brezovic. She pulls up for the 3 ball. And off the back iron. So after 3, we have the Washington Patriots 34 and the Jefferson Cougars 29. We'll be back after a quick commercial break.
Helping families is my passion. It's what I love to do. Hi, I'm Cheryl Yates with ERA Liberty Realty. I've established a reputation for making your journey simple regardless of your price point. They say it takes a village, so I work closely with other professionals in the industry to make your experience a smooth one from start to finish.
We're so happy that we chose Cheryl Gates with ERA Liberty Realty to help us during our buying and selling process. If you would like a 5-star experience from top to bottom, choose Cheryl Yates.
As an Eastern Panhandle native, I possess an insight and knowledge of the area that is essential to reaching your goals. Whatever your real estate needs may be, remember me. I'm the key to buying or selling your home.
And we are back at Washington High School where we have the Washington Patriots leading the Jefferson Cougars 34-29. Annie, what is your impressions about that third quarter? Washington came out very strong.
Washington definitely came out. Sean Edwards definitely gave them the coach, Bill Belichick speech from the Super Bowl. Something he gave them because they ignited like I've never seen. Definitely more aggressive. And one thing that I noticed that we haven't talked about the whole game is that Jefferson's depth on the bench versus Washington's depth on the bench. Two major differences, but Washington is definitely keeping up with their players, endurance, and watching their subs on the court. So
that's a great pass by Arian Harrison. The layup is blown, blocked by Mackenzie Brezovic. Back up, and she misses. And see right there, that's right there, you know, it was clear that Mack knocked the ball out of bounds, and Skylar Robinson, that's youth right there. That's youth right there, and it's costly. That's another possession for Washington, and typically in those situations, you end up paying. So with 7:34 left in the fourth quarter, Washington with the 5-point lead, you see them slowing the game up. Arian Harrison, she dribbles right past her, upstand up, and she misses. The rebound by Olivia Hedrick.
That pass was a little bit, if that layup was a little bit softer, she would have had that in, but.
And Mack with the play call. You would like to see Olivia get involved a little bit more this half. Mack with the deep three, she misses. Rebounded by the sophomore up to Arian Harrison.
And with shots like that, Jefferson definitely has to collapse.
She pulled up the free throw line, jump side, wet ball, up and in for two. And she is making her case for the Home Team Sports L&L Handyman Services Player of the Game. Robinson from Brezovic. She pump fakes into Hedrick, and she would go to the line to shoot two. Jefferson down 7 with 6 minutes and 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. I love the intensity that Rashawn Edwards players are playing with tonight.
Yes, for sure. And again, this is number 6.
And we're going to go back to that last shot. That was a forced shot by Brezovic, that deep three-pointer. You're only down 5. So we just want to see how the players handle the pressure because they know how important this game is. Hedrick for the second shot. She makes it. She's 2 of 4 the last 2 times down the court after being 4 for 4 in the first half.
And that was her 6th time at the line, so.
And Jefferson will go to the line every foul now. Harrison attacks downhill. Over to the sophomore, Miss Hardy. She misses. Strong rebound by number 35, Devin Gordon, the sophomore. Mackenzie Brezovic is stopped. That's good defense right there. Gordon is in under pressure. And a foul by 24 Hardy will send Gordon to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. And Grace Dotson is working that leg out. And she's going to go back into the game. It's crunch time right now. If you can play, you want everything to do with the smoke. 36-30. And this is actually ironic that you have a 1-and-1 and you have your 2 best rebounders in the backcourt. The first shot is up. She misses. Rebounded by Jasmine Taylor in a travel. And I think Jasmine wanted that foul right there. That's a good call. by Spencer Howard. Washington with the 6-point lead with 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
And shout out to the wrestler calling a fair game.
It's a foul, and that would be Jefferson's fourth foul. Cameron Sampson covering Ari Harrison. Steal by Cameron Sampson over to Jasmine Taylor. She gets downhill over to Mackenzie Brezovic. She pulls up. She misses.
Great rebound.
Up to Cameron Sampson. She misses. 2 missed layups. Ari Harrison, she seems like she's hurt. It'll be a full timeout for Home Team Sports TV. We'll take a quick commercial break.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
And we're back at Washington High School where we have the Washington Patriots leading the Jefferson Cougars 36-30. I'm joined by my co-host Annie Jenkins Brewer, producer Shalinka Jacobs, and cameraman my man Janady Amir Med. Let's see what Rasan Edwards has for them. Annie covered out of that. Most coaches have a good play call when they come out of that full timeout.
Jefferson can't get any more foul trouble there. That's a concern here with 5 minutes left in the game. Washington's up 36 points, 36-30.
Kendall Toby out to the sophomore. She pulls up. She misses. Strong rebound by Jasmine Taylor. It'll be a foul on Mary Rivera. And, she got away with it a couple times the first time, but, eventually if you keep swiping at the ball, you're going to get that call.
Yeah.
And like I said, this is a free throw game. Jefferson has a chance to get points with no time running. And it's very important to see if these Jefferson High School players, under the pressure, can go to the line and hit these free throws. 36-30, 5:13 left in the fourth quarter. The first shot is up. And she makes it. The ball had a little bit of backspin on it right there.
Just a little bit.
36-31 with 5:13 left. The next foul for Washington puts Jefferson in a double bonus. Second shot is up. Backspin. Rolls in and out. Jefferson down 5. Strong rebound by Kendall Toby. Mary Rivera being covered by Jasmine Taylor. The high ball screen. She gets downhill. Up and in. And you need to see a little more rotation from Olivia Hedrick right there to be able to stop that. 38-31.
And maybe she's scared of foul trouble. Not sure, but
they forced that pass into Hedrick.
Yeah.
And that would be a double bonus.
Clear
foul on a sophomore. It would be a double bonus, and Hedrick goes to the line to shoot 2. Every foul going forward is 2 free throws for Jefferson High School. And Jefferson, what we say early in the game, this game's going to come down to free throws.
Yep.
Jefferson hasn't done very well in the second half. Hedrick to the line. First shot is up. And she misses.
These free throws are really what count, especially with 4 minutes left in the game. A lot can change between now and the end.
In the fourth quarter, Jefferson has missed 4 free throws. The second shot is up. And that is in. They can't continue to go 1 for 2 when then Washington comes down and scores, 2 points or 3 points. And it's a foul on number 1, Cameron Sampson. And that will be the 5th foul. So 2 more fouls for Jefferson. .436 left in the fourth quarter, 38-32, Washington with the 6-point lead. Harry Harrison with the ball. Slight ball screen by Mary Rivera. Good pick and roll. And the block and a foul on Mackenzie Brezovic. That would be her 4th foul. And that will send Kendall Otobi to the line to shoot 2. And Jefferson can ill afford to lose Brezovic.
She's been a big momentum player the whole game, so losing her, getting her sat down is not going to be a good look for Jefferson at all.
First shot is up and in. And that's the difference. Washington goes to the line, they knock theirs down. Jefferson goes to the line, they make 1 or 2 or 0 or 2.
Yep.
Second shot is up. Kendall Otobi. And in. Beautiful shot. 40-32. Washington with the 8-point lead with 4 minutes and 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Mackenzie Brezovic gets downhill. The left-hand scoop. She misses. Rebounded by Hedrick. She misses. Rebounded by Mackenzie Brezovic. And she is fouled. And she will go to the line shooting 2. And right now, if you're a Washington Patriots fan, you have so many fouls, but none of your best players are in foul trouble.
Yep.
They've collectively spread these fouls out.
Yes, sure have. Across the board, which is good.
The first shot is up and in. And Jefferson needs their underclassmen to match the intensity of these sophomores. These seniors. My apologies. 40-34. 6-point lead with 4 minutes left. Harry Harrison, a little bit of razzle-dazzle. Over to Mary Rivera. She pulls it out. She attacks the cup. She pump fakes. She pulls up. She misses. And out of bounds. And I tell you, they're letting them play. That could have easily been an over-the-back call right there.
Yeah. And Jefferson, they're really trying to attack the boards, get a rebound. But it's just some of these plays aren't working out in their favor.
Harry Harrison with the ball. To Mary Rivera. Smart play by Rivera. Back to Harrison. The Jefferson fans employing defense. The ball stolen by Olivia Hedrick. Up to Jasmine Taylor. Taylor with the right-hand layup. 40-36 with 3.5 minutes left in the game. Mary Rivera gets downhill. Great move. There's a foul. And number 45, Olivia Hedrick, and Rivera would go to the line shooting 2. And I liked how Mary got downhill.
Yep.
She got downhill with a purpose as well.
Yep.
Rivera with the first shot. Up and in. And Washington has been automatic from the free throw line. 41-36 with 3:24 left in the fourth quarter. Second shot is up. It is good. 42-36 with 3:24 left in the rest of the remainder of the game. Taylor to Brezovic. Over to Dotson. Back to Brezovic. They have 3 people guarding Olivia Hedrick right now. The errant pass.
Jefferson's got to calm down.
And it'll be a Jefferson High School turnover.
These turnovers are going to be something to definitely look at for Jefferson.
And they have to find a way to get Hedrick open.
Yep.
You can't just have her to stand in the paint. It's easy for her to get covered by multiple people.
Yep.
Rivera pulls up for 3. Bang, bang! Mary Rivera for 3. Washington with a 9-point lead. And a charging foul on... Actually, it is a blocking foul Hey, that was dangerous right there. That was dangerous right there for Brunswick having 4 fouls right there. That could have easily sent her packing. And that could have been the dagger right there. If Jefferson doesn't, get some points on these next couple possessions, that could be the dagger right there. And I like the way that Mary has bounced back. She didn't start today. But that's 4 fouls on Rivera as well.
Yeah. Jefferson just has to, when they get the possession, slow down, reset, pass the ball, get somebody open, and make the shots.
And they have to create some turnovers as well.
Yes.
The second shot is up. And she misses. Rebounded by Kendall Watobi. Washington with the 8-point lead. Ball to Harrison. She takes her left. She gets downhill. She's blocked by Olivia Hedrick.
Hedrick makes sure to put both hands up. Not to get that foul.
Over to Mackenzie Brunswick. She takes it baseline up. And she will go to the line shooting 2. And Jefferson has to continue. They have to capitalize on this.
Yeah.
They've had multiple opportunities in the fourth quarter to be able to score points and get 2-point possessions without any time running off, and they failed in the fourth quarter.
Yeah. They haven't reset, waited for their players.
First shot is up and in. 45-38, the 7-point lead with 2 minutes and 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The second shot is up. It's short. Rebounded by Olivia Hedrick. Stolen by Mary Rivera. Rivera gets downhill. Rebounded by Ari Harrison. And Ari has been amazing this game. And it's a timeout by Washington Patriots with 2:12 left in the fourth quarter. We'll go to a quick commercial break. We're back at Washington High School, 45-38. Washington leads the Jefferson Cougars with 2 minutes and 12 seconds left in the game. Ari Harrison has the ball at the top, being covered by Cameron Sampson. A foul for each team will send them to the line.
That's definitely a travel.
And a travel on Addison Skinner, the Cougar ball, down 7. One minute left and 59 seconds left. Ball into Olivia Hedrick. And you would like to see her have a little bit more awareness down low when she gets the ball.
So, Keem, who are one player from each team that you felt has made an impact?
Jasmine Taylor and Ari Harrison.
For sure.
And Washington has the ball at the top of the key, leading by 7. They'll be really patient right now. They don't have to do anything. Hardy with the ball at the top of the key. Back to Harrison. Over to Skinner. Brunswick's covering Skinner, but she can't even foul because one more foul will actually put her off the game. Back to Rivera. Back to Harrison. And a foul on Cameron Sampson will send Ari Harrison to the line to shoot the 1-and-1.
Jefferson's got a sub coming in. 1 minute left, 1 minute, 15 seconds left. 45-38 Washington. Washington at the line.
First shot up and in. 46-38 with 1 minute and 15 seconds left. Washington with the 8-point lead. The second shot is up. She misses. Rebounded by Olivia Hedrick to Mackenzie Brezovic. She takes it downhill. She throws up a wild shot. She misses. Rebounded by Miss Hardy. Up to number 5, Addison Skinner. She brings it back out. And very smart cerebral play right there. We're under a minute left. Washington is leading by 8 points. Mackenzie Brezovic with a steal. She gets downhill. The left hand, she is fouled. And she will go to the line to shoot 2.
One piece of advice I would give Mackenzie is just wait for your teammates to get down to the court. Wait for them.
First shot. It is up and in. 46-39 with 47.6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Second shot is up and in. 46-40 with 47 seconds left. A foul on Jefferson's number 3, Maya Powell-Utley, the senior, will send Ari Harrison to the line to shoot 2. You'll see Cameron Sampson come back in for Maya.
At the line, shooting. 1-1. Harrison.
First shot is up. And it's short. Rebounded by Mackenzie Brezovic. She quickly attacks downhill. She takes it. She is blocked. Foul on Jasmine Taylor will send Addison Skinner to the line to shoot the shoot 2. Now they're in a double bonus.
At the line, shooting 2. Skinner.
Addison Skinner to the line to shoot 2. First shot is up. It's off. .30 seconds left, 46-40 Washington. Second shot is up. It is missed. Rebound by Mackenzie Brezovic. And a foul, a full timeout by Damon Smith. And Annie, you know, in watching this game, Washington just came out in the second half with a little bit more want-to. Would you agree?
I would definitely agree. They came out on fire, ready to play. Jefferson, you know, end of the third, start of the fourth quarter, they're looking kind of tired, you know what I mean? Still got some energy to them, but just not putting their hands up, not getting down the court fast enough. So that's going to make a difference here in these last couple seconds of the game, for sure. A lot can change with 6 points. But
yeah. You can just tell that they just came out with a little more energy, a little bit more passion, that they wanted this game. And it's just, sometimes, especially when it's 2 evenly matched teams, you just realize that it's the 1-2 and it's the energy and the effort that could be that determining factor.
Yep.
So we will have Jefferson coming off of a full timeout. (46-40) with 28.6 seconds left in the game. And Washington leading by 6. Up to Jasmine Taylor. Over to number 10, Cameron Sampson. And she misses. Rebound by Ari Harrison. And Washington senses the victory right now. 10 seconds. And they finally foul with 8.5 seconds left in the game. And the Washington Patriots will be the sectional champions. They will host the Martinsburg Bulldogs. First shot is up. And in. 47-40 with 8.5 seconds left in the game. The second shot is up. And it is missed. Rebounded by Kendall Toby. And Mackenzie Brothers with the steal. She's playing with so much effort and heart. Hannah Shanley for three. She misses. And that is the game. The Washington Patriots 47. The Jefferson Cougars 40. And Washington High School is the sectional champions. And you see the energy and the passion from Rasan Edwards, the first year coaching, and Rasan, my guy, the champion. You know, I got my cousin Damon Smith. He's the coach for Jefferson High School. You know, great family in the Edwards family. So definitely proud of them.
That's awesome. That was a great game. Great game.
It's an amazing game. And right now, we see that Damon Smith is continuing to talk to his players as Washington waits to shake hands. And they wait for that sectional championship trophy. And we will see a lot of pictures on Facebook tonight.
Washington for sure has got their hands full with Martinsburg next game because...
And they had to come out with the same passion that they came out tonight against the Martinsburg Bulldogs. Now you can't go out there and feel like you've made it just because you won tonight's game. You have to have that same passion.
Yes, and that same energy.
So they said next Wednesday at 7 o'clock, the Washington Patriots will host the Martinsburg Bulldogs. The Ronnie Fitzpatrick-led Martinsburg Bulldogs. So, Annie, I don't know if you agree, but I feel like the Home Team Sports player of the game is Ari Harrison.
Absolutely.
Ari came out, put the team on her back.
Yep.
She came out aggressive for 4 quarters.
Yep.
Not just the first half and then take a back seat. She came out aggressive for 4 quarters. She came out, she made her free throws, and the difference of the game.
Yep.
The difference
made a huge
in the game was Ari Harrison in Washington High School free throw shooting.
Yep. Free throws will make or break the score. And that's one thing playing from freshman to senior when I was playing in high school is that I knew when I got to the free throw line, this could make or break the game.
And you could tell that Mackenzie Breslin, she gave everything that she had.
She did.
I was definitely proud of Mac. And we are waiting for Ari Harrison. And right now it seems like we are struggling to get our player of the game. Ten. We didn't. Sectional championship coach, Rasan Edwards, first year as the head coach for the Washington Patriots. Rasan, first off, congratulations.
Thank you, man.
Definitely proud of you.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
I seen that your team came out max intensity. Is that something you talked about, going into the game to come out max intensity? And I can just tell they were very well prepared.
Absolutely. We talked about just having a sense of urgency. We were already down, a starter. And so, we just asked everybody to step up and do your job. And they did that. They did that. I'm extremely proud of them. They responded to everything we asked them to do, they did it tonight. So I'm extremely proud of them.
And I seen some differences as we broadcasted the last game. I seen that you fronted Olivia and you had someone else also behind her so that when she did get the ball, she didn't turn around and have any clean space to be able to feel comfortable and get those shots up. That's something you guys really worked on hard over the last week.
Honestly, it was we didn't do a very good job of that last game. I thought we did a much better job this game. I thought our guards did what they were supposed to do, when the ball went in certain areas of the floor. So, those were just different areas defensively on how we need to do. You have to make your adjustments based on who you play, and they did that. They did that tonight.
And you had some sophomores come in, play some big minutes. Speak a little bit about those sophomores.
Our sophomores, we've asked them to grow up all year long, to be honest. We had a very tough schedule. That was set up for us, and they responded. So this was our schedule was for now, and they were able to respond. We're young. We started a freshman tonight. We have one senior, and then so we have a lot of young pieces that we've asked them just to do a lot all year long.
Yeah. And I noticed the difference in this game was free throw shooting. Jefferson, they were in the double bonus early in the fourth quarter, but they didn't convert theirs. But when you guys went to the line, your players knocked them both down. How much do you guys work on free throw shooting, and how much emphasis do you put on that in practice?
Every day. Every day we shoot free throws, because at the end of the day, honestly, it always comes down to basics and fundamentals. And, if you can't make layups and free throws, you're not going to go very far. And so, we were able to make some free throws down the stretch, which is huge. And, and again, it just contributes to them paying attention to detail on, what their assignments were, and just kind of really stepping up. I'm extremely proud of them. They played extremely hard and Jefferson played hard as well. Those girls battled. That was a very tough game for us tonight.
And a question I want to ask before I let you go, so you can celebrate with your team. I'm pretty sure they want to take some pictures with you. How do you prevent a letdown? This game was very emotional. It was very intense. You could tell that both teams really wanted this game. What is something that you say going forward in these next couple of days of practice up until next Wednesday to bring that same level of intensity against Martinsburg?
This is just a part of our short-term goals. This wasn't the end all deal. So, we've just accomplished one part of where we had set out at the beginning of the season. So we set our goals at the beginning of the season. We knew what it was. We knew we were going to kind of get, looked at a certain way, and that's okay. But we set our goals, and we stayed true to what we needed to do. And that's bottom line. And we have to continue that. We're not looking over anybody. We said that early in the season. We're not looking past anyone, because we don't have a right to. This is the first time we've even, done anything like this. So we don't have a right to look over anyone. So we just have to continue to do what we're supposed to do, stay locked in to our job, and then let everything else take care of itself.
Well, congratulations, Rasan.
Appreciate it.
I'm pretty sure we'll be broadcasting your game next week, hoping you get that regional championship and sending you guys off the States.
All right, I appreciate it. Thank you guys for having us. Appreciate it.
I was joined by the player of the game, Ari Hairston, and the amazing family that she has. I've known you guys for a long time. Ari, first off, congratulations on being a home team sports player of the game.
you.
And I just want to say how proud I am of you, seeing your progression, seeing you be so aggressive today, and not just for like 2 quarters, you did it for 4 quarters, and you put your team on your back when Mary wasn't starting early.
Yeah.
So what was your preparation coming into the game?
Yesterday in practice, I made sure everyone was like really focused. We went over everything we needed to go over. No joking around. It was a serious time. Normally, in practice, people like to joke around and play. I made sure there was none of it. Today, like when we get here early, I made sure everyone was prepared, know what they had to do. Even in warm-ups, no joking around, all seriousness. You just gotta play straight. It's a really important and big win that we got. So.
Yeah, it's a very big win. So, going forward, obviously, you guys have to win one more game to get to your goal. And obviously, states isn't just your goal, but it's just something you have to get there first to be able to be there. What is something as a leader, a sophomore leader, you're young, a sophomore leader, that you're going to do to ensure that your team stays focused and continues to keep that eye on the prize, that there's no letdown next week versus the Martinsburg Bulldogs?
I think, honestly, I'm just going to keep doing like what I've been doing, make sure everyone's straight in practice. First, we make sure like our school is good first. I make sure everyone all have good grades, keeping up in our books first, and then this comes obviously second. So I like to make sure everyone's doing good. Even myself, I have a little trouble, but
it happens.
I like to keep everyone focused and straight, and especially since Kendall, she's our one senior that's leaving, so someone has to step up. So I like to just be there on her second hand.
Yeah, and also, how much she wants this.
Yeah,
to be able to get that taste. There was a little bit of action, and I actually quoted Troy when you guys were on the ground, and I said Hoya right there. I said the ball's on the floor, she was on the floor. Oh. And I just remember, Troy telling you guys all the time, as little baby Hoyas, to be aggressive. Is that something that you also preach to your teammates? Because I seen that you guys were getting after it. Everyone was covering Olivia tonight. It wasn't just it wasn't just y'all center. I mean, it was mass, like all 5 people covering. Is that something that you also talked about throughout the week? Team defense.
We knew it was big. Like we don't have anyone that big at all. Like not even. Jeez, not even close. So. We worked on a lot of help defense, like closing in on the ball, keeping our hands up, trying to stay out of fouls. I mean, we didn't do that good, but... Yeah,
and that's something else I want to ask before I let you go. You guys were in the double bonus early.
Yeah.
What is something that Coach Rasan Edwards told you guys, when you guys got into foul trouble?
He was like, well, we can't, determine what the calls that the rest makes, but he's like, just keep your hands up, keep playing hard, play through it, there's nothing we can do about it. Just got to keep going.
Yes. So, Ari, congratulations once again.
Thank you.
Home Team Sports, L&L Handyman Service, player of the game, Ari Hairston.
Thank you.
Congratulations. So this is Akeem Holmes from Home Team Sports TV. Good night. God bless you, and peace out.